This one caused a big stir over the weekend. Misha Tate went on Joe Rogan's podcast and told a story about Ronda Rousey cussing out Paige Van Zant at a Reebok party simply because Paige sent a congratulations tweet to Holly after she won her fight against her.
Yep.
Go
ahead. She called her a fuck you, fair weather bitch.
Yes.
My issue, of course, with that is that it's not civil. It's poor sportsmanship, and I guess the bummer for me is that it's just not a very good example to a lot of young girls.
Listen, Ronda's about as friendly as a rattlesnake. Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what you get. You don't become a girl champion.
It's no secret. Look at her on The Ultimate Fighter.
Well, it's coming out now. Like if you're a dick, it's not the way the show's edited. It's not the way you come off in interviews. It's just your personality. She's as friendly as a rattlesnake. Yeah. Love it or hate it, that's what you get. I don't think anyone should be surprised.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's just a bummer, though, because she talks
Paige,
about setting
listen, if you're crying, call me. We can go over it step by step. Yeah. I've been known to help. We can talk it out at Big Brown.
I run a sanctuary.
You can slide into those DMs.
I teach a relaxation workshop.
Listen, I
Paige only.
I kind of tutor girls that Ronda's been mean to.
I tutor them.
I
present my chest, and you can wet it down with your girl
It's
cheers.
called Big Brown's Sanctuary, and we call it orangutan.
And by sanctuary...
Listen, I will give you the full orangutan treatment for a very low price of $19.99.
And by that I mean a person of the forest, orangutan.
I'm a person of the forest. Person of the forest. I hate rattlesnakes too. Now listen, I want to talk to you about this incident. No, yeah, we can. I mean, what can you do, man? Bitches can be bitches.
It's just a bad example, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't.
I've never said anything.
You don't want anything
bad about Ronda.
Act like that. You can't have that.
It just bums me out.
Imagine if every girl act like that.
It bums me out. I think if you're a champion or
go do that shit in Russia. Let me know how it goes.
If you're a high-profile person like that, and I don't care, I know she probably has a point of view on it, Ronda. But if there are a lot of people that look up to her, a lot of girls, and she talks about that. A lot of young girls that use her as a role model. I think when you behave that way, I do think you, in some ways, have. I personally think you should be cognizant of your behavior.
100%. You should.
And you pay a price for it. Look what happens. And you know who looks great? Misha Tate. You know I admire Misha Tate. And you know I want my daughter to be. I want my daughter to be Misha Tate
or Holly.
Or Holly.
But what did I tell you when Misha was champion? I went, there's a girl. The first thing I said to you, I went, there's a girl you can tell your daughters to be like.
100%.
Listen to her on Joe Rogan's podcast. She's a fucking dime piece. There's nothing manly about that girl.
Yeah.
She's a fuck. Yeah. Her ass is first class All-American.
Yeah.
And then she's very pretty, doesn't look like a fighter, and the way she carries herself.
Do you know what I think of her?
She's been a pro for 10 years.
Yeah. Do you know what?
And she finally, all this adversity, and she speaks very well. She tears it up when she's on UFC.
100%. Do you know the best way to describe it is that she's balanced as a human being, and when I think of Ronda, I don't see a lot of balance.
No, but most champions aren't though. Yeah. Ronda's the exception because not the exception.
Misha's the exception.
Misha's the exception because. Like, if you listen to Rogan talk to Misha, Rogan goes, you're so level. Like, she doesn't get up. She doesn't get down. She's just very calm and leveled. She's just a beast, man. Yeah. She's exactly what the sport needs for women's to grow.
Yeah.
As much as Floyd Mayweather was kind of holding the boxing world back, hate to say it, I think Ronda was doing the same in the women's division. Her being so dominant and so aggro and look at these muscles. This muscle does everything. Well, don't be a do-nothing bitch.
I have less trouble with that. I have more trouble with her lack of civility.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think that hindered the women's progression in sports. So I think Misha, being very girly, trains her ass off, speaks well. She's good at breaking down fights. I think it's actually helping the sport.
The way she spoke about Holly, like that tweet or that Instagram message, and then this, it's very hard to root for her.
You're talking about Ronda.
Yeah, it's really hard, man. I have a problem with it. I've never said anything.
Your true colors will always come out.
Yeah,
if you're an actor.
I feel bad even saying that, but
why? Well, I don't know why.
It's just the truth, because I like Ronda. The time I spent with her, I liked her. Getting to know her through you and stuff, and I guess I'm bummed out a little bit by that behavior. That's kind of what it is.
I will say this: I am not surprised, motherfuckers.
Yes, yeah.
What else you got?
You know her well.